There comes a time in life when you need to step back, not to give up, but to gather strength. In a world that never stops shouting, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is go silent. This isn't about running away, it's about stepping away. It's about removing yourself from the noise, the opinions, the expectations. Because in that quiet, something extraordinary happens. You start to see who you really are and who you're meant to become. Sometimes the only way to move forward is to disappear. The world won't understand why you disappear. They'll question you, they'll assume you're giving up. But what they don't know is that you're not leaving to quit, you're leaving to transform. When you step away, it's not about escaping your problems, it's about preparing to face them head on. Because the truth is, when you're constantly surrounded by noise, you can't hear your own thoughts. When you're always trying to prove something to others, you lose sight of what you're truly capable of. Disappearing isn't weakness, it's strategy. Great things don't happen in the spotlight, they happen in the shadows. They happen when no one's watching. When you disappear, you take back control. You stop chasing the approval of others. You stop seeking validation for every step you take. In that silence, you begin to grow. You begin to focus. Not on what others think you should do, but on what you know you need to do. And that's where the magic happens. That's where the comeback begins. In today's world, disappearing feels like rebellion. People expect you to share everything, your thoughts, your struggles, your plans. But here's the truth. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Your journey is yours. It's not a show for the world. When you disappear, you break free from the chains of constant comparison. You stop competing with others and start competing with yourself. And that's when you truly start to win. But let's be real, this isn't easy. Disappearing doesn't mean the struggle goes away. In fact, it gets harder. When you're working in silence, there's no applause, no one's cheering you on. You'll face failure, doubt, and moments when you wonder if it's even worth it. But those moments, they're the foundation of your comeback. Every late night, every setback, every time you get knocked down and choose to get back up, that's what builds greatness. That's what sets you apart from the rest. Here's the beauty of working in silence. It's where the real work happens. It's where you stop talking about your dreams and start building them. In that quiet, you find your focus. You discover what you're made of. You realize that you don't need the world's approval to keep going. All you need is the belief in yourself. And when you come back, you won't just return as the person you were. You'll come back as someone entirely new. There's nothing more powerful than a comeback. A comeback isn't about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you can overcome anything. It's about showing the world that the setbacks didn't break you, they built you. And here's the best part. When you make your comeback, you won't need to say a word. Your actions, your success, your transformation will speak louder than anything you could ever say. When you disappear, they may forget about you, but when you come back, they won't be able to ignore you. Your transformation will be undeniable. Your success will make the noise that your silence once did. And the same people who doubted you will be the first to wonder, how did they do it? Challenge yourself. If you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or stuck, don't be afraid to step away. Disappear, not because you're giving up, but because you're gearing up. Disconnect from the noise, work in silence, and build something extraordinary. Because when you return, you won't just come back. You'll make the greatest comeback they've ever seen. Your past doesn't define you. Your failures don't define you. Your comeback does. So disappear, work, transform. And when you're ready, come back stronger, bolder, and more unstoppable than ever.